Ner. People. Joel Benjamin 528. What's good? What's up? Just checking something out. Hold on, people. Now, how y'all doing? Woo! Is the residual of Mercury Retrograde kicking your ass, or is it kicking your ass? Gotta ask that. I gotta ask that. Wait a minute. What's going on? Y'all ain't get the notification or something? Something look weird here. Let me check and see what's going on. Oh, okay. It's showing on my end that nobody's on it. I see y'all typing in. All right, cool. So check this out, people. Let's talk about Mercury retrograde. Let me see if I could send this link to my homeboy, special guest. This is weird. I'm not even getting to see what y'all typing. YouTube is at it again. Anyway, people. Joel Benjamin 528 for the people that's now coming in. Let's talk about it. Kyle Wadner asks, so it's live on Facebook and it is real slow on YouTube. Yeah, it happens. People, let me tell you something. Y'all will be going through a lot this Mercury retrograde. Really try to stay committed in prayer, your mantras. Hell, I've been going through so much, and that's the act of the devil, where they try to cause confusion so you don't get to say your prayers. You don't get to use the malas. Let me tell you something. Mercury retrograde is a time, especially this one with the Magnetar star, is a time for all different type of things to come through and try to put blockages in your life. Now, you as an individual will know and feel these blockages. And depending on how you handle this as an individual, let me be clear on that, not as a group, how you handle this as an individual, it's going to determine the outcome that you get. This is not a time to make hasty and rash decisions. Although we're out of Mercury retrograde, quote unquote, it's going direct now. Don't be so hasty to think that it's all over. You have something called the residuals of Mercury retrograde. Thus, that's what the show is about tonight. The residuals of Mercury retrograde. So, again, use your thinking cap. You have to be smart getting into this. And don't be the individual that stays on the sidelines and not get the benefits that you actually need from this time. Now you might say, well, what do you mean by that, getting the benefits? This is a time to reflect and let everything reveals itself. That's what this time is about. This is not a time for you to how you say, what's the word I'm looking for? Lollygag. That's better. This is not the time for you to lollygag. This is the time for you to get it together, pull yourself up by the bootstraps, because you're sadly mistaken if you think that it's all over. That means you ain't been listening to nothing that we've been saying for the longest, right? That's what that means. So please, people, let's get it together. Now I'll take any questions on anything people want to know on the Mercury retrograde. You know, I'll take any questions on it. Let me do something real quick. All right. Let me send this link out. It's the ills of going live, people. The ills of going live. Oh, that's going to change soon, though. Believe me on that. Now, let me see what y'all saying in the comments. All right. Oh, how forgive me. Salute to my Facebook people as well. Yeah, check your email. I sent you the link. Let me see here. Patrick. Night, brother. Good night. All right. Light bearer. Okay, a lot of electric and computer, a lot of electronics and computer are going blitz. It is. It is. It is. That's why you gotta be careful of any car accidents. Be careful, please. I'm begging y'all. Don't think y'all out of it. Samaj James, salute to you. What's up, bro? Do not think you're in the clear. One of the things you got to look out for is the car accidents. Another thing you have to look out for, reasons why when you're dealing with car accidents, is that your mind might drift off. Certain things that's going through you. Listen, I haven't seen so many people stressed like this before for a Mercury retrograde. Real talk. I haven't seen so many people so damn stressed during a Mercury retrograde. It is ridiculous. And the depression that's kicking in, it's unbelievable. So don't make that affect your driving skills. Let it be to the point where you gain control. Now, some of the effects of the residuals of Mercury retrograde. Let's get into it. When you think you're all out of the clear, it's going to show you that you're not. Don't think, oh, the last day was the 20th. Time to rush and go do something. Be careful of what you're signing. Be careful of what you're agreeing to. Okay? Hold on. I'm live. I just sent you the link. Check your email.
She just pushed my hand away. Because they were being
Yeah, so what makes GL asks a very good question. What makes this retrograde so different? GL. Oh man. Haven't you been paying attention all the other times when I said this magnetar star is in effect? The magnetar star, me and Brother Divine did a pay-per-view live stream on this. The magnetar, and we gave you regular live streams. I even went back and showed how long, I think about 2 months on now, been talking about the magnetar star and how it will affect Mercury retrograde. the magnetar star with that magnetic energy is going to enhance the Mercury retrograde. Real talk. So I hope that answers your question. Just that simple fact alone is a problem. Trey Waters, so Benjamin 5 to 8, I'm depressed because I'm 27 and haven't had sex. The girl since I never felt like this during retrograde. How do I fix depression? Okay, brother. Seem like you need some love oil, number one. And it seems like you need to go do some spiritual prayer. That's what it sounds like to me. All right. I'm not even doing a consultation for you right now, or consultations for anybody right now on here, but I'm just giving you the breakdown of what I pick up spiritually. All right. And from what I'm hearing is, you just need to get it together. But don't get caught up at this time and do nothing crazy. Okay? Brother Divine is on the line. I don't know if Brother Divine can hear me. I don't know if his mic is on mute or whatever, but Brother Divine is there, so I'm gonna wait till he come up and he's able to speak. Donna, what's up, Donna? People, what's up? People like as soon as you come in, like the video. My people on Facebook and my people on YouTube, the YouTube channels, of course. I don't know about this other stuff that's going on with Periscope, but I'm trying to read y'all stuff at the same time. Brother Divine dropped out of the link. He'll be back. Alright, people, now's the time to ask our questions. We ain't gonna have a lot of dead air. I'll just end out the stream. Come on now. I'm telling you, ask our questions. I'm gonna get into Mercury Retrograde, but this is your time to ask your questions. I will give you the answers. Whatever y'all want to know that's going on with this time, okay? Do you believe, Audrey Miller asks, do you believe in retrograde? Do you believe in the retrograde is prevalent time in ascending your spirit opposed to focusing on the physical? I have been taking this time to get my spirit right, especially being a Virgo. Well, me and Brother Divine been taught people how this would affect them. The retrograde and stuff will affect them. Brother Divine, what's going on with your stream? There you go. We've been telling people how
can you see me?
Yeah, you came in just in time. I was telling them we've been telling people how this Mercury retrograde would affect them and by the signs. So again, we did a pay-per-view live stream on it, and it's only so much information we give. Sorry for the people who ain't get the pay-per-view live stream on the Magnetar Star, but that's on you. And we broke down the Mercury retrograde. Okay?
Yeah.
So you as a Virgo, you're supposed to work on the physical and spiritual. Every retrograde, you're working on spiritual and physical and spiritual. Do not leave it to just one thing alone. Okay?
Yeah, because I gotta keep that balance.
Go ahead, talk to them, bro. Since you
No,
just
I
came
was
in.
saying,
Somebody might tell you vacation.
yeah, we just touched down. But what you talking about? At the end of the day, it's all about keeping that balance, people. Especially when, like Joel was just saying, when the retrogrades is happening, especially the next one that's coming, that's going into Sagittarius. Man, you got to keep that balance. between that physical and that spiritual. Because you'll notice, oh, you'll lean one towards like mainly to one angle, but everything happens when you really trying to focus and manifest. It takes both hemispheres, okay, left and right brain. Same thing with physical and spiritual. You know, everything is balanced. The ancient Kemetic people called it ma'at. Okay, just keeping that balance. It's such an important thing because what happens is we tend to overindulge in one aspect. We overindulge in the physical, you know what I'm saying? You become too wrapped up in materialism. You overindulge in the spiritual, you forget that you got a whole physical life that you got to live. And that's when you see certain people ending up in the crazy house too because they get so wrapped up in the spiritual, they lose their minds. So you got to literally keep that balance. For real. Peace and love to everybody out there. Peace and divine love, you know. Yeah, that's it. I see some people saying I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Balance is definitely
Okay.
key in every situation, especially when dealing with yourself, the control part of yourself, especially during a time like this, which is Mercury retrograde.
Hmm. Way how I be
That's
feeling
it.
these
Bottom
days,
line.
feel like everything in retrograde. Mercury, Jupiter, Mars, Pluto. It feel like it's feel like retrograde. And that's just because we got some powerful energies going on. You seen what I just sent you the other day about the most powerful gamma rays that just hit the planet.
And that
Those
has
two.
a huge effect too. When those
Mm-hmm.
gamma rays, them sun flares and whatnot
Yep.
hit the planet, and all that is energies coming through. We keep
Cosmic energy.
warning the people. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
cosmic energy is no joke. It's no
Mm-hmm.
joke. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Yeah. No, because all I was saying is the cosmic energies that's into play right now is gonna just be bringing a lot of abundance, but you gotta really know how to ride that wave, okay? And that's where you buckling down on your spirituality, buckling down on getting your spiritual tools, buckling down on keeping that balance and that frequency going because that's you riding that wave of abundance. Okay, so get with it because the energy is being the planet is being showered. Okay, it's being showered with cosmic energy. So if y'all don't know what cosmic energy is that high vibrational frequencies, them alpha waves, them high vibrational photon particles and things that we done spoke about to y'all already that helps to elevate your consciousness. Okay, there are over 3,000 satellites hovering over our earth right now. Okay, and these satellites are hovering over the planet not just to sit there and spy on you or whatever conspiracy stuff you're gonna come up with. No, it's to help block these rays from actually touching down and you receiving this information. So you really have to know how to take advantage of these frequencies, know the certain formulas, know the certain tools, because you have to try extra, not even try, you have to go extra hard to actually reap the rewards of this energy instead of the catastrophe that it may bring.
Now, Keys Fitness JAX is Tiger Eye a good crystal to wear during Mercury retrograde? You need way more than damn Tiger Eye. You would need actually Tiger Iron.
Mm,
Okay, Tiger Iron with something like I'll add the black tourmaline to it, and I would add a black tektite along with a shungite. Tiger Eye ain't gonna cut it, and Tiger Iron ain't gonna cut it alone. But the Tiger Eye Iron will be stronger than the Tiger Eye. But we
mm-hmm.
done did a show where we explain all the crystals. Yeah, I need to start going back and watch these shows that we do.
Facts.
We're not banging them out all the time. for
Mm-hmm.
nothing. Michelle City says, yes, I struggled with that too when I was in church, but third eye opened and I came to conclusion of balance. Um, this is the thing, and I'm trying to be very wise on how I say this to y'all. You have to find, like Brother Divine say, yourself in a position where you're using certain spiritual tools and being around certain people. That could mean any institution you're a part of,
Mm-hmm.
program you're a part of. You have to be very wise and careful in you calling yourself getting that balance in your third eye opening up, because a lot of those people that say, oh, I've been enlightened, I've been awoken, they're fraudulent, and they will give you a little piece to take a lot. I'm going to say that again. They'll give you a little piece to take a lot. So you have to be careful of your energy,
Hmm.
big time. I see
It's just
Shani
like
Harmon,
fishing.
I'm a Scorpio, and this one at I guess that's supposed to be has been the strongest yet. Damn right. Me and Brother Divine done told you that magnetar star.
Hmm. Telling
Right
ya.
or wrong, brother?
Telling ya. And remember, if y'all know the energy, what we spoke about, the energy of the magnetar star, the same energy that the magnetar star holds is the same energy that literally keeps our universe together. So that's how powerful that magnetar energy is. Okay? It's the same energy that literally keeps our world together. So we need to really take a lot of heed to the planetary and astrological energies that's going on and that's hitting our planet.
Let me say
Actually,
this.
I should say bombarding our planet. It ain't just
Yeah,
hitting it,
there you
it's
go. That's a
bombarding.
that's a good one right there, definitely. Let me say this. Kyle Wagner 7 says, during these times, I have had a lot of positive vibes and abundance. Now, I'm so glad you said that. Let me tell you something. If there's one thing that I learned during a Mercury retrograde, I don't care how nice and things go and seem like things going good and there's abundance. Best believe something is going on behind the scenes to catch your ass later down the line. And if you're not aligning yourself spiritually and doing what you have to do, you'll get caught up. Thus, the name of the show, The Residuals of Mercury Retrograde, is that you won't know that it's the damn residuals. So you need to think about that. Real talk.
That's
It's
right.
it's not so easy that this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. Everything happening good for me. If you're not using certain spiritual tools and getting yourself in order, I am telling you, the time is going to come. When I used to say this, people used to doubt me. When Brother Divine would say similar things, people would doubt him until they hitting us up, letting us know, hey, this is you was right. Come to find out, the person been feeling like this how long ago from around this time. When you check that time, Mercury retrograde, or the person been doing this from around this time. Come to find out, it's around Mercury
Mercury.
that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong?
Yep. Yep. Mercury retrograde. So it's a sad, sad thing, but at the end of the day, we gotta know how to keep moving and grooving with that energy. For real. Because just like how that person said she get a or he get a lot of I didn't know if it was a boy or girl. It was a female, right? It was a sister. When she is basically taking care of her frequency, her energy, she's riding the wave. Okay. And that's what we wants to do. Ride that wave. It's just like the stock market. Those of y'all that deal with stocks, y'all know y'all gotta understand how to read the stocks. Those of y'all that deal with trading, y'all know y'all gotta understand how to read the trading. And the same thing with energy. Okay, you gotta know when to invest all of your energy at a certain point in time. Okay, and that's what alignment is. Knowing how to invest your energy at the perfect point. The same thing with stocks. You dealing with day trading. You learning how to invest your money at the perfect peak where you know certain thing about to jump up and you know you're gonna ride that wave. Okay, that's what this energy is. Now, when we talking about the residuals, we talking about remnants, things that basically something that's past, but it's still little bits and particles coming down and floating. Okay, so that means we ain't fully out of the woods yet, but we still need to ride that way because once it passed, that means all of the change that start happening, all of the upheaval, all of the confusion and things and madness that did come across, it's finally starting to simmer down. But it's still going to show bits and pieces of itself. So you always still have to be on the lookout. But you want to take advantage of the positive aspects of the different things that you went through. Okay, you want to always look at the different positive aspects about the tough times that you face during retrograde times. Okay, and that's
Well, when
also part
they
of the
get stuff
balance.
in order, they will minimize those tough times.
True.
Because imagine if you don't like I told them before, it's like having on a bulletproof vest. Yeah, you still get flinged back, but guess and you're bruised in the inside, but hell, you would have been in worse damage than that.
Hmm.
Now you see Wagner. Where you at, brother?
I'm going to get my charger real quick.
Okay, cool. Now you see Wagner. Wagner, I done told you already. See, when you asked, you said all your money. I remember. See, I got a good memory, Wagner. Do you remember Wagner, Brother Divine?
Of course.
Okay. Wagner said all my money deals failed all this month. I think I have a feeling it will pick up next week. No, it won't, Wagner. No, it won't. It won't. You don't gotta believe me. But I'm telling you, and the rest of y'all that's not listening is won't. What spiritual item did you get that me and Brother Divine already explained and tried to tell you about to get? Which I've been told because you asked me something similar before. You asked me and Brother Divine,
Yeah,
have
I
you?
remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that.
a few times, and you still haven't gotten it yet. All right. Shani Hermit says, I must admit the areas that were affected, they were the areas I was lacking on my spiritual work. Exactly. This Mercury retrograde, by hook or by crook, is going to force you to step up your game if you don't like what you're going through. And it's not
Facts.
even intentionally doing that to work in your favor or work for you. It's just that that's what happens.
Yep. That's exactly what happens. That upheaval, because, and another thing too, you got to pay attention to those number sequences during these retrogrades because you're going to see them. You're definitely going to see them, but a lot of y'all is not paying attention. And
Mhm.
even if you are paying attention, you're not looking them up as soon as you see them. Because just like how with Baba Noon and Joel have been talking about with these angels communicating with you, a lot of the times during the retrograde and during the upheaval and certain things happening, your angels, your spirit guides, they're communicating with you the most. And a lot of the times they're doing it through these number sequences. Okay. And one of the things that's happening that I'm noticing with people is that they're not paying attention to their angelic, communicative spirit guides that's communicating with them through these times, especially through these sequences 111, 333, 555. From the first
And
time,
don't forget when they reach higher, it's 1111
mm-hmm,
555.
yep,
Go ahead, brother.
yep. And I'm saying that to say this too, because the whole time I was on vacation, and technically life is a vacation, but when I was doing my island hopping or whatever, all I kept seeing was 555. Joel will tell you 555. I telling the man I'm seeing 555, 55555. Out there 777, 777, 111, 11111. And I'm seeing the different number sequences. And every time I looked into my glossary as far as what I know the number sequences mean, and it's always on point, always on point. And that's what you need to be paying attention to. And that's why we say do the meditation with your spiritual tools. Get your tools. Start doing the prayers that we give you, because you want to begin to create a clear bridge of communication with your spirit guides, with your angelic energies. Okay? And that's what it's about, people. That's one of the main downloads I got. I'll let you know I got a whole bunch of downloads that I'll be sharing with everybody over a course of time. But that's definitely one of them. Take heed to getting that communicative bridge open with your spirit guides. Because again, a lot of y'all spirit guides direct y'all to watch Joel and watch I. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna give y'all certain information that they want relayed to you. Okay? But what they also want you to do is take heed to when we say, listen, do these prayers. Some of y'all got the cheat code already. Y'all know what we said in the cheat code. How many of y'all is really doing the cheat code and really building them bridges of communication? Really using the tools that we showed y'all that day. Okay,
A lot
like
of
so
them
all
ain't doing it. A
they
lot of them
not.
ain't doing it.
They probably scared, Joe. You think they scared?
I know they scared. It's not that I think. Let me maximize this. I know they're scared. I know because I don't know how people could ask for help, and when you give them the help, they don't look to get what they're supposed to get, or they're not using what they're supposed to use. So it
Mm-hmm.
is a fear factor there, which I understand. But you have to, the next thing you have to understand when you see these frequencies of numbers, that's why we have the high angelic frequency CD or
Mm-hmm.
frequency series. That's why we tell you when you get whatever crystal, rapid, and copper. Somebody asked earlier, I was watching, they said, what was it? The Moldavite. If Moldavite was a good stone to use around this time, hell to the no. And I could have sworn I did a live stream explaining that already. So I got to come out here and say the same thing again. Motivate is not really a good thing to use at this time unless you're trained. Like me and Brother Divine, we could use Motivate at this time.
Yeah,
Not
I actually been
everybody
using mine.
could just jump in that. And if you do get the Moldavite, get it wrapped in copper. So that way you know it could work as a conductor and then you send out whatever energy instead of just constantly taking in. Like it's a lot to this, people. There's a lot of breakdown to this. This is not as cut as dry as some people that get on YouTube to have you think it is. It
Oh
goes
no.
deeper on many levels than you think it goes.
The rabbit hole goes deep.
Yes, you see, Queen, I said 67. I'm glad she said that. My ears been ringing a lot. Let me tell you something. If your ears been ringing around this time, now if anybody watched the Blood Moon Ritual workshop me and Brother Divine had in early January of this year, or any other thing that we did, we done told you those are angelic beings. Oh, some people always say entities, but we know for a fact, like when you're hearing that high pitch, that ringing, that's angelic entities. That's why when people listen to the frequency CD, they pause raise immediately because they're like, "Yo, I hear this all the time." And
Hmm.
find that, and soon, me and Brother Divine is coming with something for you, especially once I wrap up this stuff with Baba Noon. Soon we have no choice but to come with it because this angel energy is here. So that's why you need the frequency CDs. That's why you need the copper wrapping. That's why you need your gold. If anything, you should be dealing with mainly around this time is gold.
High
Gold,
energy.
amber. Gold and amber. You could deal with other stones too, because I could mention a few other stones. But I'm not in the shop right now. You see where I'm at. You understand? If I was in the shop right now to pull out the stuff, I'd probably show you out tomorrow. Most likely I'll be in the shop tomorrow. So I'll probably do a quick live stream or video and just post it up. Okay? So yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. Tanisha Jackson. Yo, that's Jackson up there, bro.
Tanika was good.
Dreams. Yeah, you're gonna have the dreams, but you see, the key is to have more prophetic dreams or lucid dreams around this time. That's the
Hmm.
type of dreams you want to have.
And I remember when Tanika was telling me that once she started using her dragon glass, a lot of things started elevating for her. A
Big
lot of
time.
things. Yeah, I remember her saying that.
And
So
she's
that
not
just goes back to the tools.
a lot of people done said it. Like when people be like, "Oh, why I need this piece? Why I need that piece?" I'm like, "You stupid? Are you dumb?" Even the archangels had their weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Damn right. Shit, even Merlin had a wand and a staff. You
And
know,
where we was in Sedona with that statue of Merlin, yeah.
yep, with
So
that with that original Merlin.
right, so people know what information is and where it's at. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna take some questions real quick, Brother Divine. So any question on the residuals of Mercury retrograde, people? Let's go, Brother Divine. Give out your information real quick too, by the way.
You already know. Instagram, Divine Cosmic Creations 13. And email smart brother SmartBrotha 300 at gmail.com.
And y'all already know it's Joel Benjamin 528 across everything. All right. Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, Facebook, two YouTube channels. Joel Benjamin 528. If you want to reach me, phone number is 929-374-3828. Okay. Now let's see any hold on. There we go. Let's see. All right. So let's see. I had a dream. Okay. Gloria Ward to say I had a dream where I was giving a book and it made me feel so good, but I could not remember the title. You know what I think that title was? The God Genes Decoded. Get the I couldn't help it, brother Divine. I couldn't help it.
Listen, I feel you. It's a good book, so you ain't leading her down the wrong path.
Sadie V says, "It's Mama Sadie here. One of the Houstons.
Mm-hmm.
I heard the ring in my ears every time I go to Lucky Bamboo's bedroom only. Oh, that's Sadie that died. So that's that communication, like we said before. You know who this is, right, brother Divine?
Yeah, I'm it just hit me a little bit real quick.
Yeah. So that means you've been getting that connection with your lost loved ones. All right. That's why the angel reading is important. That's why like getting the stuff made, necklaces that's supposed to be consecrated. Remember, you have more than one people blessing it. Yeah, me and Brother Divine plus Baba. No. Okay. Traveling advice during this time. Traveling advice during this time. Oh man, there's so much advice to give. Divine is gonna knock it down real easy. Definitely gold. Gold ring. I'm talking about gold that's blessed. A gold ring. A gold
Talismans, amulets.
Yeah, the talisman. One of the things that would be good, this symbol right here that we make for your traveling. Not only that, you'd want to get the gold oil
Facts.
and put some on the sole of your feet. Put some in your hands, behind the ears, all that. Okay,
That's it.
help.
That's
Um,
right. Stay prayed up with that one. Cause even when I was cause like I told you, Joe, I was in the woods dolly. You know, I had on all that gold oil.
Steady got lost, boy.
You know, I was lost in the woods in a remote island for hours. Best believe, you got to just have your tools on you. Stay prayed up. Have your different tools on you. Doing your little, because I was communicating with all them spirits in that forest to like, yo, let me, just show me the way out, please. I'm good now. Y'all can show me out now.
Yo, look at this question I got here from Keys Fitness JA. Is it okay to wear labradorite these times? Yes, definitely. But you
Yes.
want it backfire on you. That's why you have to cleanse the labradorite properly because the labradorite is a very it's a good financial stone too, by the way, with dealing with
Yes.
money.
Good manifestation.
Yeah, but it's definitely dealing with the
Manifestation.
manifestation. Um,
Spiritual protection.
right, and living in that lifestyle of protection, especially the spiritual protection. Um, Shani asks, "Why can't I sleep at night?" Well, first off, I would have to give you a consultation to really know that why you can't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not something I could, because most people they've been getting sleep. Now, what one of the cases is what I realize is, and me and Brother Divine spoke about it, is when you go to sleep, it's like you're in limbo. That's like what Brother Divine said, all the energies that have been coming bombarding down. So that one you have to keep in mind. Okay.
Yep.
Anything you want to add to that, Brother Divine, before we close out?
I mean, as far as her saying why she can't sleep at night, like you said, there's a bunch of different things. And you should be taking advantage of all the sleep you can. Like it's weird, I may look a little tired, yeah, but I've been waking up 5 o'clock AM every day for the last almost 10 days. So
Every day.
every day I've been waking up 5 AM. So it's like even right now, I'm not even used to being this sleepy around this time. But again, you got to take advantage. You got to really take advantage of that
Jet
sleep
lag,
energy.
that my youth. Jet
No,
lag.
no, no jet lag, brethren. I'm ready to knock. This is like I done gave myself a new bedtime out there. But this is the time to really be taking control. Cause just like how a child, they say when a child sleeps, sometimes they sleep long, they grow. They're growing. It's the
That's
same
right.
thing with you. When you sleep, you travel. You go meet. Cause remember, if you do the amount of time you've been living, you could really count in years how much time you've been sleeping.
Facts.
Okay, now we're not talking no minutes, no days. We're talking you can count how many years that you've been sleeping. Okay, you've been sleeping for years of your lifetime. By the time the lifetime done, you done slept a good 10, 15, 20 years of your life. Now I'm ODing, but you done slept you done slept a good 10 years out of your whole life. You spend a lot of time sleeping. So that's showing you that you spend a lot of time in the spirit world. But since you're not connected, you don't know that you're spending all this time in the spirit world. So this is the time to really be getting your rest, get some sleep, take your time and really rest up.
Man, meditate.
Mm-hmm.
Wagner asks, does the gold oil attract money and push negative demonic energies away? Wagner, ain't no way in hell. I see the brother Divine face already. Ain't no way in hell you could be watching our live stream and still turn around and ask that question. Because when you was going through what you was going through, it was selling the house, I believe it was. We told you then gold oil key. So let's not do that. All right. Um,
Yes, the gold oil works, Warner.
Shani, it says, I feel it's not safe to sleep for now.
Automatically, I seen your ass get. Oh, excuse my French. I seen you being attacked, and like Joel said, you need to give him a consultation.
Yeah, and not just that, it's coming soon with the crystal consultation. A few of y'all got that, and y'all, this is the next thing. Let me be very clear. If me and Brother Divine, or if it's not like Baba Noon with us as well, or what, but definitely me and Brother Divine, if we ain't blessing them crystals, don't expect that you're getting crystals from someone else and then turn around and be like, oh,
Hmm.
I didn't.
XYZ happened to me. This happened to
Yeah,
me. That happened.
yeah.
Listen, we ain't got nothing to do with that.
Because we'll give you the crystal reading, and I'm like, yo, some of y'all ain't step up to the plate. A lot of people did, but some of y'all didn't step up to the plate to fix up in an atmosphere, to create an atmosphere where you could be like how this man was swimming with the sharks and whatnot. I seen you. I seen you, Brother Divine. I seen you. Go ahead, Brother Divine. You could close it out.
Man, all I gotta say is I'll close it out with one thing that I did learn. When it comes to treating yourself well, don't cut no slack. Okay? When it comes to dealing with elevating yourself, don't cut yourself no slack.
Hmm.
If you know what you deserve and you know what you're worth and you know what you need, go for it, do it, make it happen. Because always know that you're worthy to receive the blessings that's due for you. You are worthy for your blessings. All right. So, whatever depression you got going on, whatever low energy that keeps you from basic, because you the one that's holding yourself back. Whatever keeps you from doing these prayers, these meditations, doing the stuff that you know you need to do to elevate yourself, you need to release that energy and find yourself worthy to reach the next level. And that's all I have to say.
Facts, gang, gang, gang on that. People. Joel Benjamin 528. Like, share, subscribe the
That's
video.
right.
To the international audience, domestic, and all y'all out there. We tell
Peace.
people questions. Show could go longer, but y'all be having to ask y'all questions. I've been told y'all this. Don't forget. I'm gonna put in a link. We got the angel reading. Learn how to work with your birth angel.
Mm,
Put that link in
get that right there.
chat right now, and it's there. Salute to the international audience and the domestic and everybody
Facts.
else far wide. Peace.
Peace and love, y'all.
Yo,